Okay, so you've seen this thing unboxed. Here it is in person. I've had a chance to ride it around, get used to it a bit. So today what we're gonna do, we're gonna take it out for a ride. And what we're gonna test is the off-road ability of this thing. I'm gonna take it on some local trails that have some nice smooth parts. There's some incline, there's some drop-offs. It's gonna be way too much for 16-inch tires. I know that already. But the point is to see, okay, how well does it do, even though it wasn't designed to do this? It is a small bike, it has small wheels, but hey, I mean, it's still has some capability off-road. And so I'm going to find out what that is today. So wish me luck. Oh, and while we're at it, I'm going to be testing the range. So the battery's fully charged, and I'm going to use the All Trails app just to kind of record how far I get before the battery dies. So I'll do a bunch of trail rides, and then I probably end up doing some street riding, just burn off the battery in just throttle mode and just see how far I can get. I'm on a single track, heading uphill. Don't recommend this, but with full throttle and heavy pushing, we're making it up it with less effort than my mountain bike would have. And you can see I'm just hitting the power via the thumb there. By no means is this bike meant for this territory, but my goal is just to see what happens if you do. I like the combination of pedaling and the control it gives you and the workout it gives you. Whoa. See, like this here, this I'm going to slow down for. You can see there, my pedal hit down. 4 inches is not enough when you're coming up over the top of a little ridge like this. So, I mean, my bigger bike would not think twice about any of these things. You just roll right over them. Let's drop down and go across this little bridge right here. So what this does make you do is choose your lines. So as a mountain biker where you do have to think about your lines, this makes you think about them a lot more often. And again, push with my thumb, get launched, back to pedaling. It just kind of takes the strain out of things. Yeah, as soon as I start to feel the burn in my knees, let's give myself a little boost. Here, let's get the speed up, the reps up. It's a neat old tree here. Shoot the tree. Okay, back in the car here, looking at the All Trails app and looking at where I just rode. This is the overall route that I just took. This was all in the off-road area. This was the on-road, and the on-road area I was basically 100% on just throttle instead of pedaling. So this whole section out and back. Looks like the total time was 2 hours,
9 miles the total distance, and I did a lot of stopping. I talked to people, lots of other things. But at this point, the battery is at 2 bars, and it goes down to 1 bar when I really push on it. And so it still has some range to go, and in mixed use pedaling, lots of off-road, and there's a fair bit of up and down here. This is all basically flat for the most part.
Hey guys, well, that's the end of that ride. What do you think? I had a lot of fun. It's a completely different kind of experience. I mean, I wouldn't replace my mountain bike with this little guy. But man, when I go camping, I'm going to have no qualms at all about just taking this, being able to throw it in the car, going out tent camping or even just trailer camping. It's a fun run around bike. You can see it does perfectly fine on trails. Yeah, you have to walk it over a few things, you know, because you don't want to beat it up or, you know, risk yourself. But it's still a lot of fun. So comment below if you think I'm totally nuts. Would you never try this? Do you think it's perfectly reasonable what I'm showing here? Would you ride this bike that way? Of course, I got links down below where you can pick this bike up if you're interested in it. And of course, you can use the coupon code Dan's Way as well. But hit up the links down below for that. Hit these other videos here for other content on this bike, especially the first review where I just kind of go through the whole thing. And of course, smash my face to subscribe. And until next time, guys, be blessed.